there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 185 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. Today we're talking about, and we're thinking about relationships, of course, relationship goals, because this month we're focusing on relationships. It's part of the life framework. I use a 9-part life framework to sort of add some semblance of order to what is otherwise, life can be really crazy and active and chaotic and hard to focus and understand and control and make sure that we're creating what we want in our life. So I use the 9-part life framework, and so far we have talked about physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, and this month we're talking about, I got them all, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, and this month we're talking about relationships. And that means we're focusing on how do we get what we want in the area of relationships. Now today, being a holiday in the USA, we are going to keep it quick, short, and simple. We're going to think about the area of relationships that's giving us the biggest challenge or obstacle or problems or negative impact right now, and we're going to apply the SOAP framework to it over the next 4 days so that we can figure out what to do about it once and for all and actually take action and do something about it, so we set a goal and create what we want for that relationship instead of what we've just been putting up with, tolerating, barely making it through, etc. So I like to ask myself some questions when it comes to how do I know which area, which relationship I want to work on and apply the SOAP framework to. This is a little bit different than what we'll do at the end of the month when we'll apply our 7-step goal process to our most important relationship goal. This is not necessarily our most important relationship goal or our most important relationship. It's our biggest challenge we're facing right now in the area of relationships. So how do I know what that is? Well, is there any relationship that you have that you're spending a whole lot of time thinking about, but not positive time thinking about? Is there anything that's worrying you, that's giving you negative emotions in any way, shape, or form? Doubt, worry, fear, anger, anxiety, frustration, any negative emotion or something that you consider a negative emotion that you're feeling because of a relationship is probably the one you want to address and SOAP. So I ask myself questions like, what's my biggest relationship challenge right now? What relationship is giving me my biggest challenge right now? What relationship would you most like to improve or change in some way? And unfortunately, sometimes there's relationships we actually need to let go of and sever. And maybe you want to use the SOAP framework to determine if the relationship that's challenging you right now is something that you need to take that action to actually do. Are you currently involved in a relationship that concerns or worries you? Ask yourself these questions and ask about your relationships. Is the relationship necessary, important, required? Is it worth it? Is it something that you desire? Is it essential? Is it expected? And each of those, I like to ask myself each of those questions and each filters, because sometimes and relationship is important to me, but if it's not important to the other person, no matter what I do, that relationship is probably going to be less than optimum. So I want to ask myself all those questions and all those filters to decide, again, is it worth the energy and effort that I'm going to put into the relationship? With some people, like my kids and my grandkids, I would do absolutely everything and anything to make sure that that's a healthy working relationship, right? Or not working, but a healthy, good relationship. Others, not so much. I mean, people that we interact with casually, people that, maybe past friends, past acquaintances, even some relatives we need to sever ties with because we know that it's not worth having a relationship with them because they're not the kind of people that we want to or should be involved with for our souls and for our health, our mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial, whatever health. So today, what's our challenge? Our challenge, our action item is just to decide what relationship you're going to SOAP starting tomorrow. And you don't have to think about it a whole lot, but analyze and think about and pick one that if you look at and apply the SOAP framework to, you're going to have a better result with that because SOAP framework guarantees you'll have a better result with that. All right, any questions? Hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have an awesome 4th of July. Light some fireworks off, have some fun, be safe, and think about that relationship that we're going to deal with starting tomorrow. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.